Panama gives you more than one way to live, from city convenience to beaches, mountains, and practical towns that can fit your lifestyle. This Panama Cost of Living series shows you where your money goes, from the city to the beaches to the mountains and the practical towns in between.
Hey everyone, and welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are breaking down the actual, on-the-ground reality of relocating to Panama. Now, if you've been looking into making the move, you've probably seen a ton of advice telling you to just hunt for the absolute lowest rent possible. But as we're going to see today, focusing only on that number is actually the wrong approach. We are going to look at the real numbers, the hidden fees that catch people totally off guard, and the everyday lifestyle trade-offs, so you can figure out what region is genuinely the right fit for you. Okay, let's dive into this, because this quote right here is an absolute game changer. Panama does not have one cost of living. It literally has several. You see, Panama's affordability isn't just about cheap rent. It's about a dollarized economy, moderate inflation, and totally different regional service structures. It means that two households could both spend exactly $2,500 a month in Panama, yet experience completely, fundamentally different financial realities and lifestyles. To completely shatter this myth of a single Panama budget, let's just contrast two different lives. On one hand, imagine a resident in a Panama City high-rise. They're probably paying higher rent, sure, but they don't own a car. They walk to great restaurants, and they just pop over to nearby private clinics when they need to. On the exact flip side, you have someone living out in a smaller interior town like Chitre. Their rent is way lower for a nice little house, and they're buying fresh food at local markets. But they absolutely have to drive everywhere, and they might rely more on public clinics. It's the exact same bottom-line budget, but the lifestyle fit is what actually dictates the true cost. So here's our roadmap for this explainer. 1. Beyond the rent number. 2. The 4 Panamas. 3. Hidden costs by region. 4. Relocation setup costs. And 5. Choosing your ideal lifestyle. Section 1. Beyond the rent number. The absolute cheapest place is not automatically the best value. I know it's tempting. You find a place, you save $400 a month on rent, and it feels like a massive win, right? Well, that monthly savings means absolutely nothing if you suddenly have to buy a car to get around, or if you're driving hours just to reach specialized medical care, or if you find yourself constantly traveling back to the city just to stock up on the imported groceries you can't live without. Almost instantly, those real savings just shrink down to zero. Section 2. The 4 Panamas. And this brilliantly illustrates how the country breaks down geographically. When we look at these 4 main lifestyle regions, the baseline numbers tell a really surprising story. Panama City and the beach towns sit right at the higher end of the spectrum, with both easily reaching into the high 4,000s. Cool climate towns sit comfortably in the middle. Meanwhile, interior towns offer the lowest baseline, starting around $1,700. Notice how the interior offers the best practical value on paper, while beach towns, surprisingly, can actually end up being the most expensive option. Let's unpack how this translates to everyday life. First up, we have the city convenience profile versus the cool climate comfort profile. Panama City is heavy on infrastructure. You get the absolute best private hospitals, top international schools, and you can easily live without the headache of owning a car. But it is very much apartment-driven. Now contrast that with the house-driven cool climate towns, places like Bokeh. Out there, you get fresh air, gorgeous nature, and you save a ton on air conditioning because of the cooler weather. The trade-off? That slower rhythm means you will almost certainly need a vehicle, and you're going to have to travel whenever you need specialized medical care. Next, let's compare the highly desired beach lifestyle with the practical interior profile. Beach living is exactly what it sounds like: ocean access, endless outdoor living. It's fantastic if you want the water to be the center of your daily routine, but it can be pricey. On the other hand, the grounded reality of the interior offers significantly lower recurring costs, way more space, and simpler local routines. The catch here? You really need to be comfortable speaking some Spanish to make it work. Plus, you should absolutely factor in a $150 to $400 monthly travel reserve for those occasional trips to larger regional centers to get things you just can't find locally. Section 3. Hidden costs by region. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is the invisible budget drainers. If you choose a beach town, you have to face the reality of salt air. It aggressively destroys metal and electronics. Seriously, it will wear down your cars, your appliances, your outdoor furniture, window screens, and even your basic tools. That makes maintenance a massive, completely unexpected line item for a lot of people. Add in sky-high electricity bills from running the AC all day, pool services, and seasonal rental price spikes, and you suddenly realize beach living requires a very robust maintenance budget. Moving to the cool climate and interior towns, the traps look a bit different. Yes, you are saving big on air conditioning in places like Volcan, but you're going to pay for it in other ways. Mountain roads cause serious rapid wear and tear on your vehicles. You'll also be buying dehumidifiers and constantly investing in mold prevention. Then there's the sheer practical cost of traveling back to major cities for hospital visits. And don't forget, finding a good, solid long-term rental in these smaller towns can be a real headache, just due to the very limited inventory. And hey, Panama City isn't immune to hidden traps either. The city's convenience is a total double-edged sword. Sure, everything is right at your fingertips, but that also means paying condo administration fees, coughing up security deposits just to reserve the freight elevator for moving in, and paying for parking. But the most dangerous trap for your budget? Having incredibly easy access to premium neighborhoods, endless social events, and convenience delivery apps. It practically encourages you to spend significantly more money every single day. Section 4. Relocation setup costs. Okay, let's talk about the massive sticker shock that many newcomers completely forget to factor in. $5,000 to $12,000. This number represents the hard reality of your first 60 days in the country. This is your move-in setup. We're talking security deposits, your first month's rent, buying necessary appliances, basic home repairs, and getting all your utility and internet setups sorted out. You literally have to have this capital ready to go before you even start worrying about what your regular monthly budget is going to look like. And those aren't even the only setup costs. Immigration and legal fees can easily stretch past $7,000. Do you need a reliable SUV for the mountains or the beach? Well, that's anywhere from an $8,000 used car to a $45,000 new vehicle. Even just bringing your dog or cat can cost up to $3,000. Crucially, what all this means is that you need a practical emergency travel reserve equal to at least 6 months of planned expenses just sitting in the bank. Section 5. Choosing your ideal lifestyle. So how do we make sense of all this? Here is a simple, foolproof decision framework. Step 1. Always start with healthcare and transportation. Your healthcare needs will trump your rent savings every single time. Step 2. Test the region before committing. Never, ever buy a property or sign a long-term lease based on a fun vacation. Go there, spend ordinary, boring days running errands, driving at night, and testing the internet speed. Step 3. Build a budget around your real habits. Speaking of real habits, I absolutely love this quote. If you eat imported food now, you may still eat imported food in Panama. It is so true. A geographical move is not going to magically cure your love for imported groceries, dining out at nice restaurants, or cranking up the air conditioning when you're warm. If you dislike driving now, do not build a life in Panama that requires you to be behind the wheel constantly. Your budget has to be incredibly honest about who you actually are. So the crucial point is this. The best value is the place where your money buys the life you actually want. That's it. The absolute cheapest place on the map becomes incredibly expensive, both emotionally and financially, if it causes you isolation, stress, or forces you to constantly travel for healthcare and basic amenities. Which leaves us with the single most important question you need to ask yourself. Where does your money buy the life you actually want? Whether it's the ultimate convenience of Panama City or that slow coastal rhythm of Coronado, the choice is ultimately yours. Keep exploring the data, stay curious, and use these insights to build your perfect reality. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.
Join iGo Panama, the largest community of tourists and expats in Panama, for access to free resources, our private Facebook group, and our verified directory.
If you found this helpful, explore more on iGo Panama. Visit and join www.igopanama.com/join.
Moving to Panama, but not sure about the costs? In this 6-part series, we break down the real cost of living, so you can choose the region that fits your budget. This is Live Better for Less in Panama.